So in my last video, I outlined my strategic thinking process, how my work has evolved and how I focused on a few things. Well, most of that focus is essentially going into what we're calling JFlinch ACT with Purpose. Um, Took a while to actually come up with a product name, and I'm not a big fan of acronyms, but there just wasn't a word that really conveyed what I was doing with my one-on-one clients and what I intended to do. So of course, the word purpose, stands out. That's core to anything I do and anything I'm trying to do with others. Help them be more purposeful through their actions, their decisions, their behaviors, their problem solving, their org design, whatever that might be. Make sure that all of it has purpose behind it. Even my time as a soccer coach, players would hear from me, what was the purpose of that play, whatever you tried to do, did it have purpose or not? So that's core, that's central. So what's the ACT stand for? Well, it stands for three words: advising, coaching, and thought partner. And the intent is that it's really all three of these. They weave together, they combine. You get different doses of different elements as you need them. So what are they? Advising is really where I'm bringing you ideas, right? Whether that's ideas that I'm seeing across all of my different engagements at different clients, or the deep study or research that I'm doing, or my own ideas, whether that be about culture change, management systems, productivity, etc. So that's really where I'm more of the teacher. I'm bringing you ideas. I'm helping you put those ideas into action in a purposeful way. The second is coaching, and that's really about you, right? That's your development as a leader, as an individual, as a personal practitioner, whatever that might be. It might be skills, capabilities, perspective, just overall growth, and how you become better. And then last is thought partner, which honestly, if I had to choose only one word, it would probably be this. It just doesn't sound much like a product, to be honest, but it's actually one of the more valuable things I get to do is help people, with their problems, with their big decisions, with big challenges they have to overcome, and they need a thought partner. Sometimes it's about having a trusted thought partner that is, outside the organization. And sometimes it's about the quality of that thought partnership, how I help break down problems, help open the aperture, narrow the aperture, change the time horizon in which we're thinking, but essentially, act as your thought partner. You still own your decisions, but help you think through it in different ways. And so we put these three together in one-on-one engagements, and that's really how the work has evolved. This is certainly, as you understand these elements, why coaching is not a useful enough description about what it is, because a lot of it isn't about you. It's about your ideas. It's about your org. It's about the decisions you have to make. And your decisions are worth it, right? They're important decisions, and they deserve all the help that they can get. So, how do we structure this? Well, it's a combination of some elements, but it really starts with one-on-one monthly meetings. That's kind of the schedule that we set up with a standing monthly meeting. That's the core. At least that's there. Holds us both accountable towards making sure we're continuing the work, but also as many ad hoc meetings as you need. I'm not here to charge by the hour, so you need have discussions in between those meetings. Then just schedule more time, and off we go. It also includes your team members. This is not for me to go then work one-on-one with each of your team members, but you have big decisions that you want two of your team members and me to all be in the same conversation. Then you pull us all together and we engage in that topic. Also, it involves, for those interested, a leadership 360. This is not something you're going to do all the time, but some wanted it, some organizations don't have it. That's available to everybody, as well as essentially included membership in the learning lab, which I'll outline in another video, but is really access to the videos and all of my content so that essentially you can look at them whenever you want, but also when we have key decisions to make, become supplemental. So this is the core of my work. When somebody calls me today to ask about engaging and they want to make it about a project, I will be shifting them towards this. We'll make it about the relationship, and that's what Act with Purpose is. And then whatever needs to go in there, we'll make that happen. So just thought I'd share this. This is where I'm headed. This is how I'm thinking about it. Some of you have been engaged with me for quite a while, and hopefully this gives you some thoughts about how to get more out of our relationship. For those that have thought about engaging with me, but wasn't really sure what I do, hopefully this gives you a clearer picture of where I am headed. So again, this is JFlinch signing off. Thank you for listening.